question is, so let me set the stage. Martin was involved in a boxing match, which he was running his mouth, and he was talking to a professional fighter that he challenged to a fight after he won the CBC belt. Ladies and gentlemen, who was that person that Martin fought on that episode? A professional fighter. And he got mollywop. I just remember him saying, I don't want to fight no more. Yeah, I don't want to fight no more. So put the answer in the Gmail, the Wait a Minute Show at gmail.com, and then we will announce the winner of the t-shirt. And then we'll also have another question before we get out of here as well for another attempt. So if you don't get it the first time, you'll have another opportunity to win a t-shirt. And we'll go back in the chat. Let's see. Where JB was already talking about replacing Crowder, so I went back kind of far. Vince is sending shouts out to Lopan saying, indeed. So, Lopan, you got a homie out there that loves you. Let's see. Big L talking about turning over ellipticals. Big L, you know what? Go to jail. You know what? And you can listen to the show, from your cell, CB4. But let's see what else everybody is saying. Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast is saying Boston at their cheating ways again. How you get the number one pick in the draft and the next day you playing in the Eastern Conference Finals? Shaking my head. Well, it wasn't cheating, Barbershop. It was just it was Billy King making a horrible, and Bill Walton horrible trade. I mean, I would not have traded. I mean, they basically tried to go for instant success, thought KG and Paul Pierce was going to work out, and he didn't realize what everybody else realized. Well, actually, I think Mikhail Prokhorov wanted those players more than Billy King, and Billy King was just forced to make the deal. I should say that. And it didn't work out. And Mikhail, because he's majority owner, he calls the shots. He made Billy do it. Billy did it or whatever. And I know Billy probably didn't want to. And this is the end result. And now Mikhail's talking about selling, 49% of the team or whatever. So grand opening, grand closing, But let's see what else everybody is saying in here. Texas Tyson trade, no way. They knew they'll have the number one pick back when that trade was made, which is correct. We already talked about DJ Queen sending me some love. Big L saying trade the number one seed in the Eastern Conference with the number one pick, ? Must be nice, ? Only in the NBA. Yeah, you're right, Big L. Only in the NBA. That's how that stuff get worked out. Appreciate Mocha for putting in the email in the chat so people could set that up. And we'll check that in a little bit, and then I'll give you an update on who's the winner of the t-shirt, the free t-shirt. So what else we got on here? Grego saying, but what about Mike Brown almost getting arrested because the cops didn't know who he was? And then Popovich laughed at him as he saw him pulled over. I heard about that story, Grego. They kind of sold it as if like Mike Brown got pulled up on and they were finna snatch him up out of the car or whatever. But it was more of them, marketing, advertising, or whatever you want to call it. But it got me to read it. So mission accomplished, on that. So IE Sports Radio saying, I didn't even know Jelani was going to be on today. Laugh out loud. Well, I didn't either, but some stuff changed, Larry Beat. So, I said, let me step in the mix and get in this ring. And do the 2 p.m. thing. So, Grego saying Aldridge needs to go to the courts with the same moxie he had stunting on the Lakers during his free agent visits. Yeah, you're right about that. Because he was not granting visits like he was the truth. So, yeah, game 3, we need to see that truth. That everything that you're talking about, Grego. So, Kesey saying Zaza be dating the sisters. Maybe or when you ask ? He might be. I can tell you, and again, it's not like me and Jaja are just boys. Like I said, I've hung out with him before, but he had the foreign chicks with him the day I saw him. So maybe that was a long time ago though, because that's when he was in Atlanta. So maybe Jaja has said, what, let me incorporate a little brown stuff up in here. But hey, you'll know soon. When they show his kids. 334 Bama boy said, the same Kurt Schilling who was fired off of ESPN for constant racist comments. F that itch. So 334 Bama boy is not sold on Mr. Schilling, Tiffany Black IT Ninja Field, she said, hi y'all. So hello, Tiffany. Grego said, not a Schilling fan, but could he have meant that people are always looking for 15 minutes of fame for anything? I don't know. I just know that fool seems like a racist. Greg, I think he was, probably referring to some of those people like that, but it's a ridiculous, comment to make after you made a ridiculous comment about the world we live in, because you obviously are out of touch with where we are. There are good things. Don't get me wrong. There are some good things and things that have happened, but, we are far from, where we need to be as a society. So for him not to really acknowledge that, and downplay it, maybe, that's just silly in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Al Thomas, I feel sorry for your mother. So I think that's a referral to Menace to Society. And 334 Bama boy, who is the Debo Ninjaville, he said, I would have thrown that candy bar 95 miles per hour in her face and walked out. So that's about the little situation I had with the bookstore lady, when I was in college. So Grego said those fans wouldn't have stood up and cheered if it was not true. Yep, great point, Grego. You make a great point. Tiffany, Black IT Ninjaville, brings up a very valid point. She says, why people always try to discount other people's experiences? It's stupid. It's their experience, not yours. You're absolutely right, Tiffany. We shouldn't discount other people's experiences, because if you've never been there, I tell folks all the time, I'm not rich, but I can't say because you're rich, you don't have problems. You just got different problems. And those problems may be, cocaine. I don't know. Or those problems may be trying to stay rich. I don't know. I'm not rich. So I'm not just going to discount, your experiences and just say, oh, because, I've never, experienced that, I'm going to downplay it. So you're absolutely right. You need to take everybody's experiences into consideration and, go from there. Actually, maybe have a discussion. You never know what you might learn, So let's see if we got a winner yet in the room. And I knew somebody was going to try and answer this question before, because Mocha Bella, I'm gonna leave Mocha Bella alone, because that's Lopan's lady. So I'm gonna fall back. But let's see. The winner, and for those who don't know, the answer, ladies and gentlemen, is my man, Tommy Hitman Hearns. So if you answered Tommy Hearns, you're right. But if you weren't first, then you're out of luck. So today's winner of a free Wait a Minute Show t-shirt is my man. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right, Altair Bell. So kids, give it up for Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for my man, AB, with the free t-shirt with the Tommy Hearns. I've seen some people say, I'm not going to throw any names out there because they got some, I heard them earlier, they got some names wrong early in Doug's show, but I heard Larry Holmes out there, and I heard someone say Leon Spinks, or I see someone say Leon Spinks, but no, it was not them. It was the Hitman, Tommy Hearns. So congratulations to Mr. Bell. We will send you some an email about the information we need so we can get you your t-shirt to you, sir. So appreciate it. So let's move on. And we were talking about Lopan's lady. So somebody else lady, that's been in the news this morning is Tom Brady. Yeah. So
wait a minute.
Yeah, Ayla. Tom Brady's lady has been in the news. And she was talking to CBS this morning, or CBS this morning, and she was talking to my man Charlie Rose, and she was just discussing about, Brady playing football because he want to keep playing till he about 45 and all this stuff. And then she started talking about, her feelings on him playing. Well, during that conversation, she kind of went into a topic that media America was waiting to just pounce on it. So take a listen if you haven't heard what Giselle was talking about when it came to Tom Brady.
Your husband said the other day that you wanted him to retire. He said that, not me.
The thing is,
and that he was going to play as long as he felt as good as he does now. Now, are you trying to get him to retire?
I just have to say, as a wife, I'm a little bit, it's, as you know, it's not the most let's say, an aggressive sport, right? Football, he had a concussion last year. I mean, he has concussions pretty much. We don't talk about it, but he does have concussions. And I don't really think it's a healthy thing for your body to go through through that kind of aggression, all the time. And that could not be healthy for you, right? And I'm planning on having him be healthy and do a lot of fun things when we're 100, I hope.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, Giselle done dropped the C word. And I know, thinking wait a minute, so what's the big deal? She said about concussions. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm probably, Grego will probably be on my side with this, but here's the problem with that. Tom Brady has never came up on the injury report about a concussion. So as soon as she said that, people was just on it. And when I say people are on it, ladies and gentlemen, I saw they went back. I want to say, because they couldn't go back any further, but they went back to 2004. If you don't know, this thing about Tom Brady is that Bill Belichick has a big thing about putting everybody on the injury report. So, it goes ankle, shoulder, ankle, shoulder, shoulder, ankle, eyebrow, and all this stuff. So they went all the way back to 2004, and they don't see, the only thing you saw different was 2008 with a knee, and he was on IR. So we already know where that comes from. But there was no report of a concussion ever being filed. So I know what people are going to say. They're going to say, oh, here we go. The Patriots, they cheating again. They even cheating the injury report. They supposed to be listing Tom Brady, with the concussion. And here's what they're doing. And folks, let's calm down for a second. Let's calm down. And what I'm saying, on this is that I'm waiting. I'm not saying that, what everybody is getting to is that it's not true, but I'm waiting because all respect to, T. Brady's wife, and everything. Maybe she just used the wrong word. Maybe she just, got it a little bit out of context, Now, if she did, let the bag, the cat out of the bag. Oh, Nelly, we got a problem here. We got a big problem. If this gets out and this is true.
Game. Blouses.
Patriots might get they may get a 7-figure fine, 8-figure fine, for this, because if you're hiding, concussions, and all that stuff, which I still don't think that they would have went that far, but if you hiding it, it's a bad look. And Grego, she said she meant contusion, not, concussion. Hey, maybe so, but she did say, we don't talk about it. We don't talk. Brady come home, they be like, hey, what's up, Giselle? Hey, baby, how you doing? And all this stuff. And then, just like, your head all right? My head is okay. Don't say nothing to me. My head is okay. So I'm just saying, let's wait before, because this just came out a few hours ago. So before we actually just go, in on this situation, let's just wait, on it. But it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. And the media is going to eat this up for as long as they can, probably even into training camp, on it. So let me go back in the chat, because I know some people were talking about, how they felt about the whole Tom Brady thing. So let me make sure I'm right here. Some people said, Grego talking about with the Martin question, he said Butterbean. Damn, Grego. Butterbean, Grego. You know what, Grego? You're getting close. I'm gonna take your card.